Hello, this is Hollywood Liquid. Today, I'm going to describe Billy Madison, an American comedy picture. Keep an eye out and be cautious. Billy Madison is a 27-year-old pampered brat. He only drinks and plays ridiculous pranks on his friends. I spend hours staring at naked publications with my buddies. Since middle school, he hasn't grown a day. However, due to Billy's way of life, he is reconsidering his decision. Brian invites his business associates to dinner at his residence one day. Two of the dinner's guests are executives from the corporation: Carl, the operations manager, and Vice President Eric. Eric and Carl are close to Brian and assist him in making decisions. All of the company's major choices, Brian wishes to make his retirement official. But every time he starts to speak, Billy interrupts him. Eric despises Billy and goes to great lengths to avoid him. He's doing everything he can to keep him juvenile, so he won't be appointed as the company's chairman. But every time he starts to speak, Billy interrupts him. Eric despises Billy and goes to great lengths to avoid him. He's doing everything he can to keep him juvenile, so he won't be appointed as the company's chairman. Billy yells gibberish as he makes faces at him. Brian yells at Billy to get out at the end. Following, he then goes out to a fast food restaurant with his friends. They speak in a childlike manner, as is customary. Prank on the elderly back at the mansion. Eric records all of Billy's immature utterances. After all is said and done, Brian is convinced that he is ineligible to take over the company. Carl, on the other hand, is a different story. Prank on the elderly back at the mansion. Eric records all of Billy's immature utterances. After all is said and done, Brian is convinced that he is ineligible to take over the company. Carl, on the other hand, is a different story, claims that Billy still has hope, but Eric ignores him. In actuality, he wishes to advance his career. As president, he is doing everything possible to eliminate his main competitor. Brian summons Billy to his study later that night. He explains that he has decided to pass over the company to Eric, whom he believes is the most capable. Presidentship is a dream come true for many people. Billy is taken aback because his father has never refused to give him anything in his life, not to mention their family's company. He claims Eric is harsh and indifferent, but Brian is unconvinced about his choice. He discloses that he bribed the principal, when Billy was in high school, teachers in high school, to give him passing grades. Not only that, but Billy has received honors in every class he has ever taken. Brian had bribed the teacher in some way. He spelled in the second grade, for example, even though I was back as BAK, I was still able to pass. There isn't much Billy can do because he isn't even a high school graduate. He vows to spend 2 weeks studying in each grade and passing all of them. Brian will be convinced of his worthiness and will give over the company to him if he succeeds. If he doesn't, Eric will be named president. Brian likes the idea and makes several phone calls to arrange for his son's arrival.